Hi, yeah, well, you can see how beautiful it is here. Service stations on the M2 on the way to Canterbury. Suitably dishevelled, had an early start. I've got a boot with 24 boxes of books to give to Books for Africa. Their warehouses in Canterbury, so I'm delivering. It's the start of the hopefully the clearing out of my lockup. Got a book aid. I've offered to take around 600 books, and hoping there'll be other outlets as well. Still only a drop in the ocean. There's still loads and loads of books left anyway. So interface between the two careers, not that the second has shown any promise yet. I'm still just under 3 weeks away from this retreat I'm going to, the workshop, the BBC ITV thing. Right, well, I'd finished the series of 6 half-hour dramas. Thought, well, I've got to do something while I'm waiting to go to this workshop. So I've directed my thoughts to butterflies over Whitehall. Probably know the story. I wrote it 25 years ago. I found it a couple of years ago, published it as a book. Hasn't exactly set the world alight, though I'm happy with it. Then I realised, particularly since I went back, when I mentioned last week, when I went back and made my proclamation on the sewer bank, that when I wrote Butterflies, I was in the height of my sort of script writing sort of frenzy, let's say, and I now remember that was written mainly to be a screenplay. It was very, very visual. At the time I'd lost confidence. I did actually write a screenplay. I had a look at it the other day and it's not much cop. But the book, in a sense, for me is second best, because it really sort of demands to be a screenplay. So that's what I'm doing now. Working my way through it. It's quite a big book, so it'll be more than just the normal sort of hour and a half drama. What I'm seeing now is maybe 3 hours, maybe 3 1-hour episodes. It's a TV drama. That's how I'm seeing it now. Also, techniques that I've learned over the last few years. I'm using having a lot of sort of voices to camera type thing. The characters having little asides to give you an idea what's going on in their heads. I think it's necessary for this story. There's some very diverse characters, and it is set in the future where you as the watcher, the viewer, you don't know everything about the society in which this is written. So it's good for the characters to just mention little things that are relevant to the story that's going on in the culture. So I've done about 20 pages now. I expect it to run to about 200 pages by the time I'm finished. So I'm working like crazy now just to make sure I get it done in time for when when I go into the lion's den. Not sure if I'm looking forward to that or not. Certainly was when I signed up for it, which was like 2 or 3 months ago, because it was way in the future. But now you can count the days and almost the hours, and I'm thinking, wow, what am I doing? But there you go. I'm still confident in what I do. I'm confident that certainly I would think, in terms of the people that will come to this course, that my skills as a screenwriter is up there with the best of them, I would hope. One thing worries me is that it's based around workshops, which means working with other people, and I'm not renowned for working with other people in any context. So that's going to be an interesting one. Maybe they'll let me be part of a team of one. Maybe I can be the odd one out. They can all choose their partners, and I'll be the one that's left out at the end. So I can only hope. It's time now to get back in my car and drive off to Canterbury and dump some more of my little lovelies. Hopefully people in Africa will be blessed by them. more perhaps than those in the UK who've been mainly indifferent. So there you go. To have an audience is nothing more than an author should ask for, and it's not about money, because I haven't made any money doing this, and it's not a problem. But it's just, what is a problem is writing to a deaf audience and writing to an audience that don't even know you exist. So maybe through this process I'm going through that there will be a resurgence of interest in me in the third world, if not in the first. So let's see. Anyway, have a good day, and shalom.